My name is Vyper Evans. Every day, I'm encountered by supernatural forces. My mission is to communicate with them and find out their purpose. Join me as I seek the truth. This is Ghost Chronicles. Alright, so I am on my way to a Edwin Birch's house. He lives in a inner city suburban area, and he claims that this house has been in his family for many years, and he said that there have been reports of some crazy activity going on from himself and other family members that have stayed there. And so he gave me a call and wanted to see if I could come down and investigate and see if I can find out what's going on. And so it's coming down pretty bad right now with some rain, but me and my team, we're all on our way, and we're gonna go over there and get together and see if we can find out what's going on. Hello, Edwin Birch. I'm here to help with the ghost problem you called about. Edwin? Is your name Edwin Birch? I'm here to help with the ghost problem. If you're ready, I can come in and help you out. Edwin? It looked like it was going to be difficult to get Edwin to open up, but suddenly, the door began to open on its own. I was hesitant at first, but decided to press on in so I could find Edwin and ask him some questions about this ghost. So, Edwin, how long has this house been in the family? You know, it's hard to say how long. I feel like we've had this house forever. You know, my great-grandparents, they lived here. Their great-grandparents lived here. Their great-grandparents lived in Germany, but that's another story. But, I mean, for myself, I've had this house for about 2 years now, and it's kind of a crazy story how I got it. We were actually having a cookout here in the backyard, and my aunt was the current one who owned it, and she's from Pasadena. And you know, I was sitting next to her at the table, and I said, "Hey, would you pass me that wiener?" And she said, "I'll do you one better. I'll give you this house for free." And I was like, okay. And I'll take some relish too. But the house is nice. And so I was very taken back by why she just wanted to give me the house just like that, you know? I was taken aback as well. To hear that the aunt would just trade away the house for passing a hot dog, it didn't make any sense to me. But yet, I wondered, is there some sort of connection between the hot dog, the aunt, and the haunted house? I didn't have time to dwell on this though, so I pressed on so I could find out more. How do you know that this house is haunted? Oh, just because from the day in and day out, there's some crazy stuff that goes on in here. I mean, just in this living room, I kind of sense that there's a really strong male presence, especially with that sports equipment back there. It just seems like there's stuff that goes on in here, so that's why I reckon it's probably a male presence, male ghost. But just some normal things that I'm doing. I'll just be like reading in here, and the lights will start flickering on and off. And of course, I'm not touching the light switch, it's just me in here. They just go on and off. And then I'll be in the kitchen, and the microwave will just start beeping without any notice, without any email, any update, nothing, just starts going off. And every once in a while, I'll come out here and it'll be, you know, kind of dark. I don't have the lights on yet, and I kind of see this figure just kind of moving around really fast, and freaks me out, okay? Freaks me out real good. And I don't know what it means, Don't know what's going on, but you know, I'll walk out here and I'll see it kind of moving around real fast, like kind of twitching around, and I have no idea what's going on. And I'll say, hey, you get out of here. And it says nothing back. It's like I'm not even here, even though I can see it. So it's just a lot of stuff like that. It's a lot of stuff like that that I have to deal with, and you know, it kind of freaks me out sometimes. It can be hard to sleep here sometimes, but you know, it's something I have to deal with. What is it that you think this ghost wants? I don't know what it wants. If I knew what it wanted, do you think it would still be here? No. I would have shipped that thing out of here a long time ago. But who knows? I mean, maybe it's those clubs. Maybe my aunt took those clubs without asking and he wants them back. Wants to go swing some irons on the course. I don't know. Maybe it wanted a hot dog at the cookout. Maybe it was hungry. I don't know. Maybe it wants to be a part of the family. Maybe it's tired of lights. Maybe we need to get all the lights out of here. I don't know what it wants. I just hope you can figure it out, because I'd like to get back to my normal life. I'd like to get a good night's sleep for once in a while. So please, just figure it out. Edwin, thanks for your bravery, but it's time for me to get to the bottom of this and figure out what's going on here. After gathering all the information I needed from the interview, I purchased Edwin a 3-night stay at the cheapest motel I could find. That way, me and my team would have the house to ourselves for the investigation. Now, I just needed to wait for nightfall. Alright, so we were able to get Edwin squared away at his motel, and so that's where he's staying for the next couple nights, so that way me and my team can kind of set up camp here and get things going. And I've been waiting for them. I haven't seen them yet, and it's pretty dark already, so I'm just gonna go ahead and do an initial sweep. And you know, one of the best things to do starting off when you are going through a house looking for ghosts is just kind of go along the perimeter, so that way you can kind of triangulate where you get your best hits, and you know, you kind of work from the outside going in, so that way you can kind of close in on where the biggest hot spots are. So you know, we can just start somewhere over here, and I've got my spectral flashlight, and so this thing will reveal traces of any ghost activity or like ghost residue, and so you can actually, yeah, you can see the light right there. Now the only problem is if there's any traces, it's not visible on the camera. You can only see it from the human eye, so that doesn't help you guys out much, but I'll let you guys know if we're picking anything up. But just gonna go along here, see if we, oh yeah. Okay, so there are a little bit of traces on these golf clubs over here. So we'll definitely wanna come back and check that out. But we'll keep it moving and just go along. And you don't always wanna just rely on your supplies, so we'll take the flashlight off. A lot of times it does do a lot with your senses, where you can just kind of feel it, kind of see if you can sense anything. Okay, yeah, we're getting pretty dry now. I'm thinking most of it was probably back where those clubs were, but it's never bad to just kind of go around the whole area just to make sure. So we'll see what we got along here. And we're just gonna keep going along. So we can check out this. Ah! Whoa! Dude! Nikolai, what are you doing?
Just let me blow off this phantom.
After being startled by my team member, Nikolai Robinson, I needed a glass of water to calm my nerves. Then, we decided to do one more sweep of the house to make sure we didn't miss anything. That's some high-grade cotton.
Really?
Usually phantoms and banshees will really flock to the high-grade line, so you gotta look out for that. We found that whenever we got farther away from the golf clubs, the trail would go dead. Alright, so me and Nikki T just did a perimeter search and we weren't really finding anything on the outside, so we want to reassess the golf clubs where we were getting some hits earlier. And we've got the Paranormal Activity Wand right here, PAW for short. The Paranormal Activity Wand works by detecting objects that have been touched by supernatural forces. When activated, the wand will light up, and whenever it senses an object with paranormal activity, the lights will start to flash, letting you know there might just be a ghost nearby. And we're gonna go ahead and use that and see if we can get any more hits. Did you hear that?
The guitar?
Dude. Oh my goodness. Oh my goodness, look at this. Do you see that?
What do you mean?
I forgot to exfoliate. All right, so what we're gonna do is we're gonna go ahead and activate our wand, our paw, if you will. But this is the area where we were getting hits earlier. It was pretty vague from our spectral flashlight, but we're gonna go ahead and see. Yeah, I wasn't really getting anything from this earlier, so pretty confident our ghost is not a boxer. But okay. Oh man. Whoa! Yeah! Dude, we got a ghost. There's definitely a ghost. That's the highest reading we've ever had. This place is haunted. All right, we're gonna lock down this area and take a deeper dive, and we'll see what we can get. All right, guys, we are getting so close. We've localized that the ghost is in this area in the living room. So what we're gonna do now is use this app called Ghoster, and it's an app that lets you talk to ghosts in the area that are really close by. And since we've localized it to this living room, we should be able to localize it. And we're not sponsored by Ghoster or anything, but if you do use the code Ghost Chronicles 5, every time you spend $500 or more in the store, we get $2 back. So just if you want to do that, go ahead. But by the way, we are sponsored by them. So let's go ahead and open up the app here. As you can see, this is the interface, and it's pretty basic. So we'll just go ahead and start a new chat. All right, so we've got it open. We've got a new chat. I don't know, what should we start off with?
Let's see if it's willing to communicate.
Hello, are you there? And send. Ooh, oh, we got a yes, okay. All right, so, I don't know. What do we need to know?
Let's figure out what it is. Is it a male?
Are you a male? Send. Wait, no.
Dude, it's a girl.
We gotta make sure, All right, are you
This would be crazy.
a female?
That doesn't make sense.
And send. Oh, dude! It's a female.
Oh!
Dude, it's a female! It's a female!
Yeah! Dude, I've never been talking to a girl ghost.
We gotta respond. Okay,
Dude, hit her back.
okay. Hey, two eyes. What are you doing tonight?
This is wild.
Or nothing? Hey, are you still there?
Dude, I'm shivering. I'm getting goosebumps.
Hello?
What? What's going on?
Ghosted by a ghost. Alright, so we lost contact with the ghost over the app. Looks like she wasn't really feeling that anymore. So we're going to try again with the Ethereal Ghost Phantom Plane Communicator, also known as a radio. A lot of people don't know you can actually use radios to communicate with ghosts because the AM frequency channel, it's pretty archaic, so not a lot of people use it very much. So ghosts will actually go on there, and a lot of them will communicate that way. So we're gonna go ahead and use this and switch it on, and I guess we'll go ahead and get started. Are you still present with us right now?
Yes.
Okay. All right, she's still here.
Yeah. What do you want from us?
Dance.
Dance. Okay. What do you mean by dance? Why are you haunting Edwin? Did Edwin dance wrong? What happened?
Dance.
That's pretty vague. Why are you haunting Edwin?
Dance.
We don't want that!
Can you explain more?
Answers!
We need more than just dance.
Dance.
That doesn't help us. We don't understand what's going on. Who are you?
It's Edwin Birch.
And just like that, Brittany had moved on to the next world. Everything was so clear to me now. The flickering lights represented the blinding, pulsing lights that are in nightclubs. The beeping of the microwave reflected the common rhythm found in most electronic dance music. And the dancing figure was her wanting to beat the beat up. Now that she got her final dance, she has moved on, and it is safe for Edwin to come back. I never thought I would communicate to a ghost through dance, but you have to expect the unexpected in this field of work. This is Vyper Evans, phasing out until next time on Ghost Chronicles. Edwin, but it's time for me to get to work and figure out what's... You know, it's just me living here, and my sisters and my brothers, my half brothers, my full brothers, my cousins. All right, so now
More natural.
my aunts, my uncles, my grandparents, my second cousin, once removed, twice replaced. You know, we all just keep it chill here, but for the past few years, it's just been me. What do you think we should open with? Just,
I don't know what I'm saying. I forget. I'm the tank, yo! Was that dumb?
Yeah, it was. Let's do one more.
Sorry.
No, that was me too. And, alright, what do you think? What should we open with?
Go to.
Alright. What did you say?
I said the go-to.
Oh.
I totally forgot what I was.
Alright, so excited. Alright. I think that should probably be good.